Hello everybody, Team G1 here, and welcome back to some more Pikmin 4. In the last episode, we went back to do speckled turrets, and we got a lot of progress done, including finding Dingo, who is right here in front of us right now. Dingo, is it true that you encountered our pilot was stranded? Well, yeah. I ran into Bernard at some point, but then he got, like, snatched up by a leaf creature. Leaf? What? We saw a leaf creature pick up someone else and then toss him into a big pup. Bernard and I tried to follow, but we were too late. They tried to cast away to a cave, and suddenly they were growing leaves too. So, this sounds kind of familiar. Yeah, exactly. The castaway turned into something just like that. So then the leaf creature in charge spotted us. We went as fast as we could, or at least that's what I thought. When I turned around, Bernard was gone. Maybe he didn't make it out, or maybe he got turned into a leafling too. Hey, what's the leafling doing here anyway? Hey, why are they unconscious? This your work, comp guy? Obviously not. And I have no idea why they're currently unconscious. It was you who recovered them. I hit them over the head of a brick. I'm sorry, everybody. It had to be done. Based on what you're saying, this leafling could potentially be Bernard? Potentially. By the way, Bernard and I sort of coined the term leafling. We came up with it because they all have those leaves growing out of their heads. Pretty clever, I know. Yeah, you're a real rocket scientist over there. This castaway may be our pop, but undoing his leafy state is beyond our expertise. We need to rescue these leaflings, but without a doctor, there's not much else we can do. We need to find Yachty's stat. Officers, to your stations, please. Copy that, Captain. We have our mission. Find a doctor. With this current climate, it might be kind of difficult, but we'll work on it. Delmo, the creature guy is asking for you. Alright, that's a threatening sentence, but you got it, Colin. Let's go talk to, before we do that, however, let's go talk to our old friend Dingo. You're gonna relax now, Dingo's back. I don't know how the rescue course made it this long without me. Guess I'll find out soon enough, since the captain's making me rest a bit before I get back into action. Okay, Tenderfoot, let's see what you're made of. Don't give me that look. You can handle some extra credit work. Check out every inch of this planet until you explore each area 100%. We got a long goal mission here, which is basically 100% the game. To be fair, you're gonna probably need my help out there, newbie. I guess I can lend a hand now and then while I ramp back up. But I'll start thinking I'm gonna do everything for you. I only step in when you really need it. Yeah, somehow I think we're gonna be just fine. So we're looking for a Dalmo. There he is. My name's Dalmo. The moment I heard about the creatures on this planet, I knew I had to come learn more about them. I dream of compiling everything we learned about the ecology of each fierce little darling here into some kind of field guide. If I hadn't gone stranded, I imagine how many cute critters I could have counted by now. It's almost embarrassing that I came here to learn about them and haven't laid eyes on a single one. Wait, you must encounter all kinds of creatures on your explorations. Please, tell me everything about them. Naturally, I'll prepare a token of my gratitude. Anything to learn about more of these sweet blue feral muffins. Sweet feral muffins, that is a sentence. I like it. So this here is the Piklopedia, a very familiar feature to all Pikmin players. The Piklopedia is an encyclopedia of all the things you encounter on the planet as you're exploring. For example, we have the Dwarf Bulborb, we have the Bulborb, we got the Bulborb Larva, Fire Blowhog, Snowy Blowhog, Tusk Blowhog, and all sorts of things. We got the incredible name like the Scorched Cake, which is probably my favorite name of the enemy so far we've encountered. So yeah, you can find all sorts of enemies here, and they will tell you a few things about the creatures if you want. So you can see what family they're from, you can see their scientific name down there, how much you have to like carry to bring them back home. You also check out other data, such as their value in terms of Sparklium, how many Pikmin they create when you bring it back to the Onion, how many you've defeated across your adventure, and how many times they've taken one of your Pikmin. Thankfully, so far, we are currently deathless. Is that going to remain true for the entire game? Probably not, but we'll see how long we can last it. We'll just show off a little bit more here. You can also go into the field here. You can take a good gander at them, these little creatures. Pikmin's kind of known for, like, it's very, like, cute and fun and diverse enemy selection, so it's nice to look at them over here sometimes. Some other things you can do. You can select your items here if you want to try your items on them, like a Pick Carrot. See how they attack, because these things will basically function like Pikmin, so there you go. We got the power of Thor himself, which is the item we actually don't have in our inventory yet, so we'll talk about that later, but you can probably make it what this thing does just from looking at it. We have ourselves the Ice Bomb, and all sorts of other things. So you can kind of just mess around and see how things interact with each other. Kind of neat. And also, a very famous feature of the Piklopedia is you can go to the notes section, and here you can read a little bit about each of the creatures. In this case, it's from the perspective of Delmo, the guy we rescued earlier. A miniature reflection of a mature Bulbasaur. When you see this little mimic stomping around on stubby legs, you'll fall in love with this remarkably clever beastie. Such a skill and tiny tricks you can mislead anyone. It's born to be adored. So, yeah, Domo really likes the creatures on this island. So, yeah. Prepare for a lot of gushing. But honestly, I don't blame him. Pikmin enemies are pretty cool. I can attest to that. You can even look at other Pikmin as well. Kind of cool. Just beating the crap out of this dwarf Bulbasaur. I'll leave them to it. How can you possibly pull yourself away from these charming creatures? Come see me when you're ready to take on another look. But yeah, we'll be updating this as we play the game, so have no fear, this is gonna get filled out. And with that all out of the way, I think it's now time for us to go over here and get to our daily mission. But first, before that, we need to do more training! Because we got some pup drive from last time. We have 4 now, so let's see here. How about... what do I want to give? We can give, like, super buff if I wanted to. How about this? We'll put 1 at the super buff, because it requires 2 of them. It makes him have super carrying power of 20. And honestly, I'm just going to keep on going. Why not? Super buff level 2. So now he has the carrying power of 30 Pikmin. However, this final upgrade is ridiculous. The strength of 100 Pikmin. Yeah, Ochi's a beast. We can't get it yet, but the fact that it's even the thing at all is kind of crazy. That being said, though, we're all done with that now. So how about we might as well check out what Russ is doing over here. I created a new item. Well, I developed a prototype with the materials I had on hand. You have to come see for yourself. We may as well, since we're going to a new area today, we may as well stock up. We got ourselves 2 new items here we can make from materials. We have the idle counter, which will show you how many Pikmin are idle on the field, which is helpful for organizing your Pikmin. And the Scorch Guard, which will make it so that you are now fireproof, so you can no longer take fire damage. There's also the Scorch Guard for Ochi, which will make him immune to fire damage, which can come in handy sometimes. Unfortunately, we can't afford it for the time being, but it's not a bad thing to look out for. And also for the items, we have ourselves the Bomb Rock, a very familiar item with Pikmin fans, and we get one for free, so we may as well take it. A bomb so powerful it can destroy even reinforced walls, just be careful not to get caught in the blast zone. Yeah, so the Bomb Rock is like the strongest thing in the entire game at destroying things. It does like a ton of damage to walls, a billion to enemies. The downside is that you can get caught in the blast. If that happens, your Pikmin are probably dead, so be careful how you use it. And in the meanwhile, I think I am going to pick up the idle counter here. Oh, I want to keep the rest of my materials for if we need them on the field. Come back and see if there's anything else you need. Sounds good. In the meanwhile, let's go talk to Colin.
Hello?
We're all set over here. The S's Beagle can take off whenever you're ready. Oh, I'm ready, alright.
Well, hey.
Which area would you like to explore? So unfortunately, as we discovered last time in Speckled Terrence, we are almost done here, but there's just a little bit left that we can't quite finish. So instead of doing that, we're gonna go to the next area, the Blossoming Arcadia. We've confirmed another SOS signal in this area. One of our missing rescue officers may be waiting for us there. Sounds good to me. Let's get going. We'll definitely go back to the first area at some point to wrap up, but for the time being, I think it's about time we get going to the second area. We spent 4 days over there after all. Doesn't this look like a very nice place to be? Like, seriously, this place looks gorgeous to me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm, very happy about this. Hey there, rookie. Sorry to interrupt, but I just gotta see what you can handle. Okay. Check out this photo. Look closely. You can see that strange-looking Pikmin, right? Clear as day. Well, sort of. When I got stranded, I mean when I was searching for leaflings, I spotted these oddball Pikmin hiding all over the place. But then, I twisted my ankle, and they couldn't keep up when they ran away. Okay, maybe it was me doing the running. Long story short, I want you to find every last one of these guys. Okay, we've already seen a few of them. I don't know, I won't send you out there with anything to go on, as much as I might want to. On the random map and then press ZR. Sure. So as you can see here, we have the core Pikmin hints. I almost said the poor. They're my Decor Pikmin hits. Decor Pikmin's a pretty good name, right? Because they're all Pikmin and decorated with stuff. Anyway, I'll really tell you where I saw them. Only got a good shot at the first one. Stupid fucking leads. Well, hot tip should help you find the Decor Pikmin, but don't forget to take pictures when you see one. I want proof. So, yeah, we now actually have a little bit of a hint of somewhere we can find these Pikmin we've been talking about for like the last little bit. And he wants to take pictures of all of them, so you know what? While we're out and about, if we see one, let's take a picture of them, shall we? Again, this feature was actually added in one of the updates to Pikmin 4. This was not in the base game of Pikmin 4, so I'm actually not super familiar with all of them, so this will actually be kind of fun for me to find as well. Alright, actually do it. Try to, have fun. You'll need my help soon enough. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, Dingo's kind of a dingus. Oh, another phone call. Dima, come on over. Ochi has never really liked getting wet, but I've been working on it with him in the bathtub aboard the SS Shepherd.
You okay?
And last night he had a big breakthrough. Your rescue pup can swim. Alright. Thanks, Shepherd. There's always dick like in water. You can use the jump and use the doggy paddle to swim through any water obstacle. You know she's back with the Pikmin, and you can ride across bodies of water to explore new areas. So yeah, believe it or not, now we can actually go over water with Ochi, which would have been helpful for the last one, because last area, because there was some water we couldn't get through. But we'll worry about that when we get back there. For the time being, let's go our Pikmin, shall we? Let's see. Here, we'll bring 20 of you, and it's not suggesting red Pikmin, so I'm gonna take their word for it, but this might be a mistake. Alright, there we go. And as you saw in the demonstration, your Pikmin will actually ride on Ochi even across the water, so you can actually bring your Pikmin across water with Ochi, which is actually pretty crazy. Yeah, welcome to the Blooming Arcadia. Skitterleaf! Yes, I enemies a Skitterleaf. They're not very threatening, but I got scared, okay? It's fight or flight, alright? You understand. First thing first, since we have enough materials to break this bridge, I want to build this immediately, because this looks like another shortcut. Like right in the middle of here, so we may as well get building this immediately. It's not too far from base. And while they're doing that, we're gonna go talk about this enemy over here. This is one of the most adorable enemies in the series. Introducing the Downy Snaggart. Look at how cute they are. Look at them. He's a beautiful creature. They will try to hurt you though, but they're beautiful. Look at him. He's so friendly. They're just hopping about doing their thing. They're so adorable. I love this enemy. Oh! Unfortunately, they are threatening, which means I have to take you out. I'm sorry. Ugh! One headbutt. Ochi's revving up, don't worry. And 2 headbutt. I'm so sorry, little one. I wish you weren't hostile. Because you're adorable. I'm gonna eat you now. Just kidding. That's it though there. Almost on the bridge now? Alright, not bad. Alright, we'll get that bridge built. And as you can see in this area, there is plenty of water, so it's a good thing Shepherd did what she did, because we are going to need to traverse a lot of water in this area. We also have a shortcut over here we can move our base to, which is a little bit more convenient. And as you can see, we have a lot to explore. This area is a pretty solid size. It's pretty big. So that being said, I think we should get around to doing just that. We've got a treasure over here, but it's in the water. It's a little unfortunate. However, I have a strategy for this. Are you ready for this? Here's my strategy. We're going to hop up Ochi. We're going to disband our guys. Go over here, Ochi. Ochi. Over here. There you go. Here's the play. Ochi, because I just trained you for this. Pick this up. Never mind. He can't pick it up while he's swimming. I guess that makes sense. Alright, we're going to... And instead, then, we're not going to bother with that. I actually forgot that's that thing that Ochi can't do when he's in the water. What should we do? We can go a couple of different directions. As you can see, there's some treasure over here. There's a Flarlick over here. How about we just do some exploring for the time being? How about we just take a look around? And go fight! A new enemy here. This here is the Joustmite. It is an armored beetle from the front who will try to stab you like that. However, if you attack it from the back, it is very vulnerable. So I'm going to try and do a headbutt on it if I can get this. We're running in circles here. Come on. There we go. Ugh. Not very threatening if you attack them from behind. If you attack them from the front, though, they are completely immune, so be careful about that. Just gotta sneak your way around. Oh yeah, that's a mechanic I forgot to mention. Whenever you go near Nectar, Ochi can actually heal from Nectar if he has low HP by drinking the Nectar. So Nectar is not only good for your Pikmin, also good for your dog as well, which is kind of handy. I've been working on that for the time being, and in the meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and take care of this. Ugh. I feel so bad getting rid of these guys. They're so cute. I love the Plowy Snagret. They're so cute. Or did I say Plowy? Downy Snagret. I know I said Plowy. Meanwhile, though, there's definitely something in here. A new cave. Alright, cool. Keep that open. And then meanwhile, while they're doing that, I'm going to have these guys carry this back, because it should be a nice safe path now. Get some material from over there, too, because we are at 0 materials, so we need to go fix that real quick. And there is stuff over there, including that strange-looking peanut thing. No, we're not going to take a look. We're not going to go over there for the time being, though, because instead, since there's a dungeon nearby anyways, I think we might go into here first. Might be our first order of business today. Is there anything else I want to do before I hop in there? No, I think it's a good starting point for today. Go ahead and do that real quick. Also, something kind of funny since we have some time here. I just want to point out this meter down there. If you see, if I have an idle Pikmin, as you can see, it goes up to 1. However, I think it's really funny how there's a counter for how sexy your Pikmin are. Why are they looking so seductively? They're just lying down. But anyways, dumb comments aside, let's keep going. The Sightless Passage, a cave of utter darkness into which almost no light flickers. I explored for a bit, relying on the glowing mushrooms to guide the way, but I turned back to avoid unnecessary risk. I wish I had a better headlamp at my disposal. I'm starting to regret this bargain buy. Interesting. So if I'm not mistaken, I think we can actually check our inventory here. If I remember correctly, we go here. Do I have the headlamp? I forget if I already bought it or not. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's get going. I'm sure it'll be fine. When is burrowing into unknown territory that's dark ever gone wrong, right, guys? Alright. Well, it was not lying. This cave is dark. However, we do have a headlamp. Okay, I thought I bought it, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Huh?
Apparently, there's a castaway nearby, so let's get looking for them. And then, given this dungeon, obviously, you know, it's dark, so you gotta keep a sharp eye out when you're going around here. Use the mushrooms to your advantage. More importantly, watch out for these guys. These things are water dumples, which are not too threatening of enemies if you see them coming. However, they can be kind of annoying. They can kind of sneak up on you if you're not careful. Thankfully, we have a nice headlamp and a nice open space, so it's not that bad right now. But they are kind of towards to sneak up on you, so you gotta be a little bit careful. Case in point. Alright. You know, not too bad if you see them coming, but they can be kind of sneaky because they're so small. Is there a... Okay, nothing over here. There's an egg over here, though. Okay. What do we got in here? More nectar. Alright, I don't think we even need nectar, but cool. Keep that in mind for later. And ooh, we have a funny enemy over here. I haven't seen this enemy since like Pikmin 2. This here's the Anode Beetle. So Anode Beetles are kind of interesting enemies. They are these little beetles. They're very cute looking. I like their color scheme a lot. Who really just want to hook up with one another, literally, with electricity. So you want to be careful how you do them, because on their own, they're completely harmless. However, if they're near another enemy, they can shoot electricity out, which can be kind of scary. However, compared to Pikmin 2, they're not nearly as threatening, because in Pikmin 2, electricity was an insta-kill effect. In this game, electricity, for the most part, will just stun your Pikmin. So, they're not as scary in this game, but in Pikmin 2, these things were quite scary if you're not handled carefully. But in this game, they're not too bad. Now, I could be an asshole and just leave it at 1 HP alone, with no one to mate with, but you know what? I'll put you out of misery. I'm sorry, little one. Mostly because I want the new base over here. There we go. And since we have that base over here now, we can carry everything back nice and quickly, so you know what? We may as well do that. There we go. What do we got over here? Material, can't go wrong with that. We're still looking for a castaway. There's somewhere in here. We'll find him. We'll find him. Oh god! Ooh! 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 I forgot you. Alright, calm down, everybody. Calm down. Alright. So those enemies, they don't really do anything. I think they're called... What was their name again? Like, they're like Might something? What are they called again? They're like... I'm trying to remember what they're actually called. Middle? Something like that. They're enemies from Pikmin 2. They don't actually harm your enemies, like Pikmin or anything. They're just there to scare you. Funny enough. That's all they really do. Which is kind of funny. And meanwhile, while they're doing that, they can finish building all that stick up. Grab these guys over here. Let's go bring them over here. Yeah, it looks like we gotta get up here somehow. We'll figure that out. Pull these guys back. And I don't think there's anyone nearby here, so we can go ahead and just do this. Yeah, for those who are not aware, who have not played Pikmin 2, in Pikmin 2, electricity was like an insta-kill effect compared to this game where it just stuns your Pikmin, so electricity used to be a lot scarier in Pikmin 2. But it's not so bad in this game. Oh! Alright, we got the Pyro... What was it called again? The Pyro Scorch? Slug? Fire Slug. That's your new name. A lot of these names are on the tip of my tongue. I just have a terrible memory. Ochi, maybe don't bite the rock. Ochi, you're gonna let yourself on fire, Ochi. Ochi, Oh, his tail is burning. Who will it be? I don't know. He kind of deserved this. He was kind of acting kind of dumb. He almost did it again. Ochi, you were quite funny. Yeah, I think that's Slug. Okay, on the real though, I was trying to remember his name. It's like Pyroclasmic Slooch, I think it's what it was. Like it's Slug or Slooch. I think it's Slooch, which is a very fun name to say. But I think with me and Pikmin enemies, I know a lot of like the names on the top of my head, but I tend to forget them over time. So then I like kind of butcher them. But honestly, it's kind of fun to do butcher names like that. So it'll be a fun test of my memory, which is not very good because I'm old. I'm turning 25 in a month, man. Like, I'm so old. Where do the years go by? While they're doing that, in the meanwhile, let's go over here. And this looks rather familiar, doesn't it? Except now it's electricity. I wonder what this enemy could possibly... What could this enemy's gimmick possibly be? But yeah, this is the shock cake. Shock cake, as you can probably imagine, it works just like the fire one. But it has electricity. Like so. It has LEDs built into it. It's a proper gamer. Please get away from it though. That is kind of scary. Thankfully, this thing attacks extremely slow. Very slow. It's kind of tanky though. I'll give it that much. There we go. New base unlocked. Just in time. That brings all of our Pikmin over here. Ta-da! Convenience. Get yourself a wall. If I remember correctly, if I charge with my Oche... There you go. Watch this wall get dismantled in 2 seconds. Okay. Basically 2 seconds. It was kind of close. Kind of close. A little bit of a stretch, but we're cutting it really close. Go. Grab all these. And through here. There's something. A pipe. So these pipes over here, while I'm picking these guys up, is actually kind of unique because if you go near the pipe here, Ochi will go on his own, and these guys will drink. How are they? What are they doing? They want this nectar so bad, man. I mean, they're kind of drinking it. Hold on. They really want that nectar, huh? In the meanwhile, though, we're gonna go over here and give command Ochi. Like that. If I can remember my buttons. I called him back. No, Ochi, you go in. You go into the pipe again. There we go. All right. There we go. Sometimes I brain fart. And aha, they have a ring. With the power of 30 Pikmin strength. Good lord, Ochi. What did they put in those dog treats? Alright, while they're dealing with that, we got a bunch of stuff over here we haven't explored yet. You can see it bright as day, even though it's supposed to be dark out. Wait, do we even need to build this? Hold on. That's how we leave the dungeon. Yes, I do. Okay, let's go do that then. Oh, wait, actually, wait. Before we do all that, let's get our yellow Pikmin to do it, because we have a lot of fire enemies ahead of us. There we go. Alright, you slooches. Let's get it. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of fire everywhere, so we can't really walk towards it. That said, though, red Pikmin, I kind of dismantled these things, because red Pikmin hit quite hard. There we go. And thankfully, we take out the enemy here, the floor goes away too, so you can actually walk across it, so kind of convenient. There we go. There's something over here with a value of 10. That's probably, yep, ore material, like I thought. Alright, cool. Pick those up. So now we have the exit made, and I think, unless I'm mistaken, I think we're basically done on this floor for the time being. Hold on, let's see. We do gotta get the lost person back. I think our yellow Pikmin can reach. Hold on. Nope, we need the dog. All right, Ouchie. Ouchie, BND, come over here. Ouchie. I must ram your head into a wall. Like so. There we go. And you, Ouchie. I'll let the Pikmin do the work. And I think, unless I'm mistaken, I want to say that's all. Let's see if I get this mysterious floating nectar while I can. Okay, I can. Look at that. They're kind of drinking. Hold on. They can kind of reach it. Check the ID card. It says Francios. I'm going to hope I'm saying that right. For years, the scholar has been working to achieve his lifelong dream, reaching mutual understanding with plant life. Interesting. The research task force. I had no idea there were researchers standing here too. It seems literally everybody came to this planet for whatever reason. And actually, the treasure radar is still going off, so there's actually still something we haven't grabbed yet. Interesting. And this is the exit, so this is not the way to go. A very pretty looking exit, I'll add. Like, wow, this looks very serene. In the meanwhile, though, where have we not looked yet? Let's see. Aha! This place is darked out. That's probably a good sign. There's also something over here. Okay, let's go check it out. What do we got over here? We got... We got me walking in circles, what we got. Okay, how about we go this way? Enjoy their beautiful singing while we're on our way. Okay, okay, I think we're going the right way. Well, the treasure radar is not really reacting, so... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Aha! I'm stuck. There we go. I got stuck inside Ochi for a minute. I was like, help! I'm trapped inside a dog. There we go. Go ahead over here. Pop one of these. I think. Ah, there we go. We got a Game Boy game of some kind. Pikmin for the Game Boy? No freaking way, man. What game is that? Actually, hold on. I don't know what game that is. I can't make it out, actually. Hold on. Maybe if I, like... Okay, no, hold on. If I go... Can I use the camera? Hold on. I can. What is this? It is definitely a game I've never heard of. Alright. Just while they're doing that, I think that's the last treasure on the floor, so we should be good to head for the exit, I would say, because, again, I'm pretty sure that's the last one. And speaking of which, because we did so much in the Sparkle Terrace, we actually have, like, pretty close to getting 4,000 Sparklium already, so... If we wanted to, we wouldn't have to do that much of this area, but we're gonna explore this area quite a bit since we just got here. Here's the hoping I'm not wrong, and this is the actual final treasure, or else I'm gonna look really stupid. Waiting here and wasting time. My Dandori's horrible. It's... not the final okay, interesting. Where have I not been, then? We're apparently missing something. Where? Okay, let's walk around and pay attention to the treasure meter. Where have we not been? It's still at 1. It's not going up at all. I feel like I've already been this way, so like this is probably not the correct way either. Something in here, maybe? No. Hello, treasure. That's nectar, that's not treasure. Where have I not been? Am I going crazy? I feel like I've explored this entire floor. Where have I not been? It's not up here, because Oshi's already been through here. I might have to cut away here and keep looking, because I actually don't know where to look. I don't know, I feel like I've been everywhere, but there's apparently a treasure here still. Or else it'd be blocked out. Oh, wait, hold, it's going up. Wait. Okay, colder. It's probably like here. Is it like here? Aha! It's in the ground. All right. Yeah, important thing about this game: treasures should be hidden underground. Make sure you dig everywhere, or like pay attention to your meter. It's coming out. It's phenometer, kind of. It's like a sick person phenometer. What's the word I'm looking for? Something like that. Anyways, that took a while, but we found it. Hooray! I walked past that probably like 3 times without even realizing it. And there we go. Now the meter is gone, which means we are now free to leave. My Dan Dory was horrible there. However, a job's a job. Not bad. There we go. It took a little bit of time, but we found it eventually. It wasn't that bad, right, guy? I didn't take that long, even though I probably walked by that like 4 times without even realizing it. The moral of the story: pay attention to your treasure monitor. It's quite good, quite helpful. Alrighty. That being said, though, you know what? I was gonna end there, but you know what? It's been a minute since I uploaded. You know what? We'll go a little bit longer. Let's go find another dungeon. And more importantly, let's go find our friend, the Minuta. How are you doing today, good sir? Your eyes in this game are kind of creepy. Why are they so high-res? Yeah, the Minuta is a completely peaceful enemy. He does not harm you whatsoever unless you fight him. And even if you do, he doesn't even kill Pikmin. He actually, instead, will smack your Pikmin into the ground and give them a flower. Which is actually kind of helpful. But he is completely peaceful in this game. He's my friend, and I will not harm him. Except for the fact that if I want to finish the Pikminpedia, I have to harm him. Kind of like I have to hurt these unfortunate butterflies. No, don't hurt him! Okay, well, we have to harm him now. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized he has a treasure in him. I see the treasure meter. I'm sorry, Minuta! I'm sorry, man. I have to complete the game. I'm sorry. There we go. Just make sure you're not gonna 1-up each enemy if you're trying to 100% the Pikminpedia, because, yeah, that will matter. So I feel like there's something in here. I think there's gonna be, like, materials in here. We may as well grab these while we're here. I think the base is right there anyways. There sure was. Alright, I heard that. Go ahead and bring this back. Not bad. Alright, there we go. Our materials are back at the full, basically, which is what I was worried about, because you do want to make sure you're collecting a lot of materials so you have a good stack. That said, where should I go next? Well, I mean, we went over this here. This like we were going over this way anyway, so we may as well go this way. Get the rest of the squad over here. Alright, let's see. What do we got over here since we opened this gate up earlier? Well, the one thing we have over here, we have ourselves a very funny sounding enemy. This here is the Waddlequaff, a very strange looking duck kind of thing. It looks kind of like a peanut. That said though, how about we just attack it and see what happens? Ugh! And apparently it's found a treasure and is kissing the floor. That was goofy. And wait a minute! I see you! Hold on. What were you gonna say? See that? It's a decor Pikmin. You're damn right it is. I'm gonna take a picture. Just for you. Look at he's in like a little train. He's beautiful. Beautiful. And I'm not gonna save it, but there you go, Dingle. There's your picture. Just a fun little Easter egg looking around for them. They don't really do anything. It's kind of cute though. Fun little thing to look out for. In the meanwhile, there's something under the ground here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there sure is. You two, stop idling around. Pick that up. It seems like the area is generally clear of enemies, so like, we can kind of just leave them be to pick that up on their own. There we go. And honestly, since our days are getting kind of like long in there, I think I kind of want to look for another dungeon, and then I'll probably hop in there. Is kind of what I'm feeling for today. In the meanwhile, they're carrying back this harmonica. Looks like it sure is. Although I would not play the harmonica. It's been in the ground forever. It's probably dusty as hell. My enemy's over there. He's guarding that thing, that treasure. Yellow Wollywog, demon creature. I'll address you later. I'll be back, I promise. I will have vengeance against your kind for all the other times you terrorize me. Doesn't any introduction if you played Pikmin before, but he'll get his, don't worry. Go. No treasure in the bag. And I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day looking for another dungeon, because I would like to go start another one for tomorrow. Now, where we're gonna find that dungeon, I don't know. However, we have plenty of daylight, so how about we go exploring? I want to say there might be one over here. Also, can I just say how pretty this game is? Like, I love this area. This area's, like, I'm a sucker for pink. This area is very pink. So, you know, I'm a little biased, but, like... there's another treasure here about to kill you again. I'm sorry, Power Snagger! Why did the cute enemies have to be in my way, man? I don't want to hurt you. You made me do it. You're guarding the treasure that I need. Okay, we can't go this way because it's a dead end. Okay, we can pick this up though. Honestly, I might be at a luck for finding another dungeon today. What I can do though is do this. Time save! Hooray. Fantastic! We accomplished our goal. With so much energy collected, we can... It's a really expensive rate of search area. So yeah, we can go to the next area now after today's done, but we're not going to do that for a little bit of time because, you know, we just got here. We could do that if we wanted to. There's one thing I really liked about the Pikmin series. They really let you do the areas at your own pace. Like, you can do whatever you want. You're not forced to go to any place you don't want to until you have to. It's kind of nice. Very chill series. And wait a minute! It's them! I see you. Before we worry about that, however... Actually, you know what? Maybe I will do this today. Although I kind of want to take it for tomorrow since I can't really find it. I want to find another dungeon to start doing for tomorrow, but I guess not. There's not really a whole lot of time anyways in the day. You know what? Yeah, we'll save that for tomorrow. We'll save that for tomorrow. We know how to get to them at the very least. We'll save that for tomorrow, I think. So in the meanwhile, what should I do? How about... Go break these pots. How about that? What do we got in here? Might! Alright, that was a mistake. I apologize. It was a mistake. I'm sorry. My flowers. My flower Pikmin, they're getting ruined. Yeah, that kind of happens when they get scared. Very unfortunate. Wait a minute. I see you. You see that? You see how that thing flashed a little bit? That's because this is not no normal enemy. It's a creepy consent from them! An enemy that tries to hide in the ground to surprise you. And it actually killed one of my Pikmin. That's not great. That's my first death. They look very different from the Pikmin 2 version, though. I will say that much. I cannot believe my first death was to a creepy chrysanthemum of all things. Oh my god, this enemy is not hard at all. Yeah, they try to surprise you. However, if you carefully observe the sunflowers, you can notice them ahead of time. You can see their eyes. But man, well, that's unfortunate. I guess in the meanwhile, we can go ahead and start working on this. They can do that. And once again, there's more enemies in my way that I don't want to kill because they're cute. Unlike the other guy who just knocked out. Go ahead and bring this back. And honestly, I think we'll save dungeon crawling for tomorrow. I think for today, we're just getting a scope of the land and clear things out. Go ahead and take care of this. We got a wall over here we can go ahead and take care of, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. That said, though, we are kind of spreading our numbers out everywhere, so we gotta be a little bit careful how we do this for the rest of the day. Let's see here. So they're over there. These guys are over here. They're building that. Alright. And we are getting a little bit low in time, so I'm gonna follow these guys around just to make sure nothing bad happens. Because thankfully they're going over here. So they should build this. And then we go pick up our other guys. Almost there. Oh shoot. Team, hurry. Team, hurry. Hurry. Build it. Build. 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 Alright, screw it. We're gonna cut it close. Oh, we're cutting it close. Okay, hold up. There's not enough time! Hurry! Hurry! What do you mean just have it missing? Oh, I might have gotten cocky. Where are my 7 Pikmin? Where are they? I'm so... Where are they? Okay. So the good news is I'm pretty sure they're at base, which means they're not going to faint, because the top right icon, or the top left icon, had 0. But that still scared me. I couldn't see them on the map, so I was a little worried. But I should be okay here. We'll know in a second. Okay, we're good. I just got scared. I didn't remember where I put them. Okay, we're good. Whoo! And that's why, everybody, you be careful in the day's ending. I scared myself. Oh my god. On the plus side, though, our efforts not go to waste. Well, look at the amount of energy we got. If we're gonna restore the Essence Shepherd's radar and expand our search area, we need you to get up there and get more Sparklium. You got it, Captain.
Whoa.
Energy replenishment complete. Now let's switch on the radar. It's working. Yes, once again, we detected more SOS signals in the export area. I'm glad to hear our search radius has increased. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get out there and find our mission rescue officers and Captain Olimar. Yeah, that's gonna be for a day or two in advance, Captain. I'm not done here yet. There's a lot more we have to do. Lots of treasures for our trouble, so like it was not a bad day whatsoever. A little bit awkward how we played it out, but not bad at all. And unfortunately, our first death, I literally used that Pikmin to bait out the enemy, and I didn't get them back in time, so that's completely on me. I am sorry, little one. I am sorry. Yeah, not bad. I still shot the cat Elmer isn't the only caster on this planet. Well, almost as signal was transmitted across the entirety of outer space. So it's not completely unexpected that the message would capture the attention of adventure seekers and draw them here. And as rescuers, now it's our duty to rescue every last one of them. I love the enthusiasm. Of course, the more rescues we make, the more crowded rescue command posts we'll get. Go on, needs the further development and expand the research rescue commanding post. Copy that, Captain. Well, this is our duties keep getting longer and longer. You know what they say, work hard, but not hard enough to get everyone's attention. Work just hard enough, Colin. Wise advice from me to you. As a professional slacking offer. But with that being said, that's going to do it for this day of Pikmin 4. A little bit of a chaotic day. But next time with Pikmin 4, we're going back to the Blossomed Arcadia. And we're going to get a lot done because we opened up a lot of shortcuts in a lot of ways. So I think tomorrow will be a grand exploration day of getting a lot of stuff done. But with that being said, hey, whoa, spoilers. Spoilers, cut the camera. Alright, but on the real though, I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more Pikmin 4. Bye for now.